How's it going, guys? It's Nate. I'm back with another reaction. Today I am reacting to Who is BTS? The Seven Members of Bangtan Introduction. Now this is one that you guys suggested for me, of just getting to know them better, getting to know who they are as people, who they are as artists, their background, etc., etc. And I appreciate the suggestion. I think in listening to their music, I still haven't gotten where I can tell who's who, tell what's going on, you know, a lot of the time. So hopefully this will help me a bit more even. And it's always good to learn more about an artist and more where they're coming from, especially if you're enjoying what they're doing, and also being able to relate to them personally because of their background or because of who they are as people. Because a lot of times who they are as people will come through in their art, and I feel like you can understand the art better if you understand the person behind it at times. So I think this will be cool. I think reacting to Who is BTS, the Seven Members of Bangtan Introduction, I think it'll be helpful. I think it'll be fun. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right in here, see what we got. Who is BTS, the Seven Members of Bangtan Introduction.
Don't rap, they rapping 한마디만 할게. Don't rap, 내 거 좀 큰 물에서 좀 don't rap. 네가 원래 랩이 아니다, 나 no rap.
Award belongs to every people all around the world that shine the love and light on us by the millions and make BTS proud really every day.
랩몬스터 완전 아이돌 얼굴 아님. 방탄소년단에서 랩하는데 못생김. 아이돌로 데뷔했다는 건 래퍼를 포기한 거 아닌가? 이 노래를 힙합이라고 할 수 있나? 전혀.
뭐 이제 분장을 한다는 거, 어떤 메이크업을 하는 거에 대한 어떤 힙합과 충돌되는 부분이 있을 것 같은데.
분장 그런 게 아니라 여자.
I'm not pop, I'm not rock, I'm not funk, I'm not R&B or hip hop. 아직도 뭔지도 모르는 애도 전부 다 파란색이야. I get 'em in a bitch, get 'em in a wrist. Heaven out of the son of a beach. 나 모사처럼 이나 마치 son of a beat. 나는 그러면서 son of a stitch. Yeah man, I told you that I'm a monster. That's why I be rapping nonstop.
없네. 사갔더니 되게 좋은 랩이 나왔는데 왜였냐면 저희한테 더 이상
I believe that real change lies in the mirror. Since I was a little one, wasn't supposed to get much. Now they got their hands up for me like a sticker. So hands up like a sticker. Hands up like a sticker. Since I was a
So we have an interpreter just in case I need one, but you actually are, you speak English, right?
Yes.
So pretty well. You taught yourself English?
Yes, I taught myself. Actually, my English teacher was the sitcom Friends.
Oh, you watched Friends?
Yeah.
Army gave us the chance to come to this stage and our performance is how we say today.
I can't believe we're going to be after AMA. But now we're here.
바로 호비 들어오지.
바로 오케이. 제가 마무리할게요. 제가
Our
마무리
thanks
들어가요.
was us here. Thank you. Wow, and we want to make new fans in here.
Wow. 저 마무리. Thank you for having us. We will show you everything today.
Oh.
Yeah.
이거를 여러 번. 잘하다. 공연이다 공연. 드디어. 집중. 야 진짜. 다섯 공연으로 하자. 집중. 이도 아니고 진도 아니고 오랜만에. 화랑사. 조금만 힘내자.
뿐이 아니더라도 여러분의 삶, 여러분의 인생의 언제가 저희의 존재가, 저희의 음악이, 저희의 무대가, 저희의 사진, 영상이 여러분한테 아주 조금이라도 아픔이 100이라면 그 100을 99, 98, 97로 만들어줄 수 있다면 그걸로 저희의 존재의 가치는 충분합니다. 정말 사랑합니다.
I've heard that, you know, there was like it was so hot in Vegas. It was like 35 Celsius. But, you know, I've heard that, you know, you guys were waiting for the magenta carpet like from the morning. I mean, like from the dawn, like 5 a.m. I cannot imagine that. Are you okay? Like, thank you so much, like, for everything, for the BBMAs, you know, like Hot 100, like iTunes, US, you know, UK chart. Thank you.
RM, so he's like the oldest one. He's not the oldest one, but he's like takes care of the group. I like him. And it's interesting. He learned English from friends. That's just admirable. Not as a first language, but he's got it. He speaks well. He speaks English very well. And even his accent, I think I've mentioned this before, his accent being good. His English accent is good. You can understand him, and the other ones can't speak don't speak English fluently, which you can understand. I mean, learning a second language is crazy. I mean, so the amount of English that each of them speak, and RM particularly, is very admirable. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Very cool. I like RM. That identity crisis as well is so interesting, which you can completely understand. Like, he's coming out of the rap game, and the fans of that style would feel betrayed for stupid reason and take it out on him because he's not doing rap anymore. It's kind of interesting. Like, Taylor Swift used to do country music only, and when she went to pop music and became like a pop star, all her country music fans were like betrayed. They were like, her new music's crap, she's crap, on and on. And it's kind of the same similar situation, except for probably more intense, because rap music being what it is and the culture behind it, and then coming into K-pop or pop music, I can understand there being people not being happy. So it's cool. I would love to react to that song of his that they mentioned here, talking about his identity crisis in that situation. That's cool. I like it. RM. 모두 다 진짜란 걸 푸른 꽃을 꺾는
힘을 준 건 우연이 아니니까 우리 완전 달라 baby 운명을 찾아낸 둘이니까
누구일까요? 네, 다음. 네, 수많은 소녀 팬들의 마음을 저격한 방탄.
Third guy from the left. Third guy from the left. Oh, he is third guy from the left right now. 이 왼쪽에서 세 번째 남자로 계속 트렌딩 시고 있어요.
I think I'm worldwide handsome.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's hilarious. I think I'm worldwide handsome, and the other members are like, They literally looked away. It's hilarious. Yeah, known as worldwide handsome, Jin. They're like.
아 그래요? 아, 누가 강요한 건 아닌데.
아니에요. 근데
예.
왠지 이렇게 말하면 제 기분이 좋을 것 같아서 이렇게 얘기를 하고 다닙니다. 저는 월드와이드 핸섬입니다.
그렇다면 갖고 싶다면 내가 한번 주지. 수고했네.
와 좋아요. 아 이런 소리 좋아요. 고기 굽는 소리는 내가 기분이 좋습니다. 본격적인 요리의 철학.
이게 쌀국수마다 이게 진짜 먹는 그 기호가 있잖아. 빨간 거 넣어 먹는 사람이랑
맞아요.
저 칠리 넣어서 이거랑 저거.
저도 매운 거 넣어.
웃으면 뭔 줄 알아?
자네 소가 노래 부르면 뭔 줄 아나?
소송민.
그 소들이 떼창하면 뭔 줄 아나? 단체 소송일 수.
굉장히 어렸을 때는 아버지를 존경했었어. 아버지 따라서 그냥 회사원. 그러다가 꿈이 드라마를 보다가 어떤 한 분에 의해서 배우로 바뀌게 되고 빅히트에 캐스팅이 되고 나서는 또 이렇게 가수 되기 전까진 노래 1살 뭐 20살 이때부터 노래를 시작하게 되었는데 재능이 그렇게 특출난 편은 아니지만 그래도 열심히 연습을 해서 조금씩 더 성장하는 모습을 많이 보여드리려고 노력을 하고 있습니다.
Jin, the oldest one, he's got a sense of humor. You can tell. Freaking dad jokes. That's cool though. I like him. Jin. And he's talented. I mean, he's extremely talented. He took theater. He's obviously very like dramatic with his movements and his personality, and I think that's so cool. Like, I feel like he gets down on himself about his voice, but his voice is incredible. And so I know he's worked hard at it, but it really is incredible, and so it's interesting how sometimes such talented people can be so down on themselves about certain things, or even about things they're talented in, just because maybe the people around them are more natural with it or grew up in it, right? So I think that's interesting. He's obviously talented in music, very talented, and I like him. I like it. Good job, Jin. Good job.
난 뺏기는 걸 뺏기는 놈을 좁아다가 후배는 선배는 제끼는 놈 놈팽이는 내가 뺏기는 그를 뺏기는 역사를 바닥에 새기는 몸도 재미도 없는 래퍼들 사이에서는 남들보다 더 챙기는 몸 잘 나가는 적을 바꾸는 뺏긴 형들의 시기절 속에 생기는 난 좁도 상관 안 해요 네가 걔 삽질할 때 간단하게 네가 판무도 맨날 생매장 안 해요 난 맨날 감당 안 돼요 약실하는 다수 래퍼들 내가 알도를 하고 새 감사하기 I'm busy 24 나 잘해낸다 알아봐라 너 작곡하는 데는 커리어를 하나 많았겠지만 꼭 살아남아 꾸준히 즉서가 아마 니들 꼬리 편나 남아 추억 같은 인생 너의 랩은 하나보다
너무 곱게 잔다. 일어났다. 욕하는데.
조용하구나.
시가 형이 그런 게 있어요. 되게 멤버들 안 챙겨주는 척하면서 은근히 챙겨주는 그런 게 있어요.
친데레구나,
네,
친데레.
약간 예, 그런 게 있어요.
물을 주면서.
이거 물을 줘도 안 보고 줘요.
왜 그런 거야?
네?
컨셉이야, 왜 그런 거야?
아니 저는 그런 거.
이거 뭐 아미들을
나겠어요.
It's I do find it interesting. Some of the most introverted or introspective people are sometimes the most talented people. And it's also interesting. They're like, he always looks sleepy because he's up in his freaking studio late at night composing songs. And I can see that he's extremely talented. He's an amazing rapper. And I mean, coming from a solo artist and a rapper to being part of the group, and I mean, he still does his solo stuff, but doing that, I'm sure it had some of the same effect as RM with that identity crisis a bit. It's funny because people assume he's like rude or like mean, but like I completely get that. There's people that just come across that way because of their personality and who they are as people and how they carry themselves, but are in all actuality are great and loving and caring people, just quiet, introverted, more introspective. So that's interesting. I like that. And obviously so talented. Such a good artist.
지금 프리스타일로 치고 있는 거죠?
우리 슈가 형은 처음에는 성공이 하고 싶었고 돈도 벌고 싶었고 뭐 이상하게 유명해지고 싶다는 생각은 별로 없었던 것 같았어요. 처음에는 막연히 그냥 작곡가가 되고 싶어서 서울로 왔던 사람이었어요.
그러니까 저는 곡을 거의 한 달에 하나 쓰면 많이 완성하면 많이 쓰는 편이에요. 처음에 형 곡 얼마나 자주 써요? 그랬더니 나는 하루에 하나는 그래도 쓰는 것 같은데? 하나는 쓰라고. 와.
아니 그러면
멋있어요.
1년에 365개면 좀
365개까지 한 막 200개는 쓰는 게 있으면 막 그렇게 쉬는 날도 있고 뭐 쉬는 날도 있고 뭐 나도
See, that's so real. He's like, for me to write a song in 1 month is like that's hard. That's a hard job. But this guy's cranking them out daily, and you can see Suga like not accepting the compliment. He's like, no, stop it. And then also what he said about fame. He's like, I wanted success and money, but I didn't want fame, and that's so characteristic of introverted people. So characteristic. I don't want the fame. I want the success. I want the money, obviously. That's obvious. Anybody would. But the fame, no. I don't want the attention. I'd rather just do my thing in my corner. Just leave me alone. Let me do my thing. And that's also a personality thing, you know. It's interesting, the difference between introverted and extroverted people. And I've thought about this a lot, where the opposites create the paradigm of then the opposite is their strengths and weaknesses. So what's an introvert's strength is an extrovert's weakness. And what's an extrovert's weakness is an introvert's strength, or what they pull from. So that's kind of interesting in that in social situations, an introvert is forced more into those situations way more than an extrovert's forced into solitude. So in actuality, in our present society, I feel like extroverts are less, well, let's put it this way, introverts are more rounded people in this arena because they're forced out of their comfort zone, where extroverts are not forced out of their comfort zone often. With COVID and stuff, I feel like they've been more forced out of their comfort zone, being forced into solitude. But it's interesting that that dynamic of the opposite thing creating the same strength inwardly for an extrovert versus an introvert. So what he's saying is it just clicks, because introverted person doesn't want the attention, doesn't want the fame, wants to do his own thing, extremely creative. It's just cool. Suga.
그렇게 쉬는 날도 있고 뭐 쉬는 날도 있고 뭐 나도
26년을 보여준 아이돌 스타는 슈가입니다. 소란의 노래 오늘 취하면을 프로듀싱하며 음악적 깊이를 다시 한 발 있죠. 축하합니다.
진짜 고생 많이 했었는데 어렸을 때 17살, 16살 내가 밥을 먹으면 버스를 탈 돈이 없었고 2,000원짜리 짜장면을 먹으면 버스 못 타고 그걸 팔아도 돈을 못 받고 떼먹히고
정간 부모님이 연락 같이 상담을 받았지 부모님 말 날 잘못 내 자신도 날 잘못 그렇다면 누가 알까 그런 적 있다고 어른처럼 하는 말 I don't give a shit I don't give a fuck 그딴 말들 전부 다 내가 날 숨기려 하는 말 지우고픈 그때 그래 기억조차 나지 않는 어느 공연하는 날 사람들의 무서워 화장실에 숨어버린 나를 마주하던 나 그때나 점거래 걱정 붙들었네 구르지 않은 도래는 픽시키기 말은 이거들에게 돌아갈 수 없다면 진짜 실수 따위 모두 다 이겨 Never mind 쉽진 않지만 가슴을 새겨놔 부딪힐 것 같으면 더 세게 밟아놔
하시는 거 다 잘 되고 꿈 모두 이루시고 꿈이 없으신 분들도 괜찮습니다. 뭐 꿈 없을 수도 있어요. 행복하시면 됩니다. 행복하게 새해를 시작하면서 행복하게 한 해 또 마무리시는 그런 2018년이 되었으면 좋겠습니다.
That's cool. That's cool, Suga. Yeah, you can see this struggle. Being old enough to get a job and work, and still being poor, coming out of that into this success is I mean the success story, you know. But definitely leaves a mark when you're old enough to be jaded by the world and the evil of people, but and then come into all this success. You can kind of see that effect in his art and in his music, and I mean it's only made him better. And coming into a healthy relationship, healthy group, where he's come into all this success, I think it's almost like a thing of how long is this gonna last? Because he knows what it's like to be poor. He knows what it's like to be nothing. And also having parents that probably didn't support him in what his dreams and what he wanted to do. That also feeds into the way he writes and the way he portrays his music, because I've seen it through his music, just what I've seen, and that a lot about telling you pursue your dreams, do it, work, do it, and encouraging fans to do it, to run after your dream, to pursue it. So that's really cool that he's pulling from his troublesome past to encourage people to pursue their dreams. I feel like that's so cool. Dang, Suga. You can see it's like also the dark side of his past coming through his art as well, which is completely, I mean, it's great. It creates art. He's so talented too. Such a writer and incredible rapper. Yeah. Really, really good. Really cool. Kind of look at the past that each person has, and you can relate to them in ways, and also just empathize and just see where people come from, because we're all from different situations, different pasts, different issues, different joys, different struggles. And if we can notice, if we can evaluate and empathize with people, we can become more rounded and better people ourselves, because we see where people are coming from, and that's just the way it is. Love it. Suga. On to J-Hope.
Baseline 내 몸짓의 baseline 내 삶 속의 baseline 내 성공의 baseline baseline
Street dance 10년 내 육체 리듬으로 자 다들 멋진
내 손주의 시선도 기적고 외쳐 현실을 미치도록 좋았지 그대 얼굴 저들은 노을을 닮아 꽃을 보지는 걸 우리 다 지나간 시간 우리가 함께한 추억 잊지 말아줘요 있게 붉게 타주어
맨하튼에서 쇼핑해야죠. Who wants to shop in Manhattan like this?
That's
Maybe
so
you
weird.
get kicked out of the shop if you do that.
My God, that's how I shop. That's crazy.
Yay! This way, this way, this way!
가자 빨리 가자. 아 물건 없어기 너무 잘해. 아. 너무 웃겨.
바람이 지나가 거치고 참아봐도 더 기회야 기회가 올라본다 남자답게 웃으며 보내야 하는데 나만 울고 있다
Now, yes, all English time, all English speaker, okay? You look so happy. Why happy? Oh my God, my heart is, oh my God.
Jimin,
yeah,
you got no jams.
형 그냥 오늘 틀려요.
하를 파이어 싹 다 불태워라 빰빰 와와와 파이어
케미 구름과 하루 종일 구름 타는 재미 구름 보면 fading 너희 몰라 maybe 몇 년 동안의 비행 탓을 말리지만 몇십만 못 이룬 너희들을 위로해줄 때야 그 비행 포인트로 선물할게 Love airplane mode 신경 다 off 그 누구든지 뭐라던 그저 계속 first를 지키며 밤하늘을 볼게 지금 내 자리에 말고 그때 나를 다시 기억해 메마른 땅이 나 불태울 때
I feel that. Yeah. So J-Hope, dancer, his personality is like just so out there, and I like that about him, you know. But it doesn't mean that he can't be serious and get things done. Obviously, he's an incredible dancer. It's just amazing. Good vocalist. Like he's so talented, and having his own studio. It's so cool that each of them have their own studios. I think that's legit. That just this is powerful because it means they each have their own individual passions and talents that are being channeled as well as the group. So I think that's also a healthy thing about the group is that they are passionate about their own things as well as the group dynamic and the group's art. So I think that's so cool. It's legit. J-Hope. I like him. His sunny personality.
내 마지막 춤을 다 가져가 뱉던 눈물
바뀌려고 연습 많이 했을 텐데요.
알았어. 실수로 된 거예요.
안 실수일까요?
이 여행을 올 초 3월, 4월부터 저 놀래요. 저 박지민이지. 지민이에겐 많은 관심과 사랑이 필요합니다.
Just let me love you. Just let me love you. 우주가 처음 생겨났을 때부터 모든 건 좀
연습실에 항상 가서 살아야지라는 생각이 많았었어요. 그러니까 쉬어도 연습실, 자도 연습실, 그래야 한 번이라도 뭘 더 하니까 그런 생각이 많았었는데 그렇게만 살다 보니까 이제 정말로 내가 좋아하는 공연
아니야, 망하지 않았어. 그대로 공연이 이상한 것 때문에 그냥 망하지 않았어.
어떻게 하면 내가 더 이제 좋은 노래를 부를 수 있을까 하면서 요즘은 그냥 계속 그것만 고민하고 있는 것 같다. 요즘에 좀 힘들었던 게 잘 안 돼. 하는 것만큼 잘 안 돼. 정말 그 사람들이 생각하는 제 감동을 받을 수 있는 그런 노래, 마음을 움직이는 노래 같은 걸 나도 하고 싶어서 주구장창 연습하고 있다.
진짜 감사하겠다. 뭐 요즘 그렇게 가라앉히고.
나 진짜 비행기에서 공기 너무 안 맞아요.
자기는 네 목소리가 되게 좋다는 거야.
칭찬받았네 나.
네 목소리 되게 좋아.
Shoot. You can kind of see that. I mean, that level of perfectionism, I can relate to a little bit. In the sense of the level of perfectionism where I wouldn't even want to start something because I knew it wouldn't be at the level that I wanted it to be at. And then every time I do it, I'm like, man, but it could be better in this and that and this. But him being so hard on himself when it comes to these things, that's like a workaholic like type thing, and also being down on himself about it. Yeah, I'm glad that he has this infrastructure around him that are supporting him and talking to him and encouraging him. Because that level of perfectionism and workaholism just is not a good combo. I mean, it creates an incredible artist, an incredibly talented individual, but it's unhealthy for sure. So hopefully he's been able to learn how to dial that back some, and not the perfectionism and not the strive to be better, because that's always good, but to the extent that he is at, I think it would be good if he dialed that back. So yeah, I mean, just what a talented, amazing person. Like, it's just beautiful. Beautiful voice, incredible voice. And it kind of goes back to what I was saying before with the so incredibly talented and somehow not able to see it. I mean, obviously he knows he's talented and knows, but the thought of I'm never good enough, or the thought of, yeah, but I'm not here. it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, dang, I feel it. It's crazy. Shoot. Jimin. And I think his voice is probably the most, it stands out the most, I feel like, with its qualities, with its with the range and just the parts he sings, the way he sings, it just stands out. But yeah, that's cool. Love it. Love it. V. Oh, this song.
잠시 들어간 꿈속에도 너를 괴롭히는 환상통은 여전해 들리는 목소리가 그처럼 날 버리지 말았어야 했는지 들리 고통조차 그자라면 그때 내가 뭘 해야 했는지 아무리 귀를 막아봐도 자꾸만 돌아가진 하루들 하루라는 홀로 자기 내려앉아 죽일 놈의 일사랑 너 때문에 다쳐도 멈추질 못해 죽어도 오직 나는 너야.
But first, let me take a selfie.
These guys.
여기.
They're probably not paying attention.
라이브도 불안했었고요. 보컬도 이제 어느 정도 노력을 해야 되는 부분이 있었고, 남준이 형, 윤기 형, 호석이 형 이제 만든 곡을 가지고 무대를 쓰는 게 정말 부러웠었거든요.
좋아서 좋아. 자, 이걸 갑시다.
I feel that.
반 고흐. 빈센트 반 고흐. I'm Clint.
I'm Ash.
Ash.
클린트냐 우리가?
Clint.
Clint?
Clint. 와. I'm Lenoir. Yeah, Lenoir.
난 떠나가지 마. 나를 남겨두지 마. 돌아서 네 맘의 발길을 나에게 돌려줘. 간절한 너를 원해. 무슨 건 전부야. 흩어져버린 빗속으로 날 데려가줘. 저 세상 끝까지. 나나나나나. It's gonna be you. 나나나나.
V. I love that drive of seeing the others doing their thing, talented in the studios recording. He has a lot of passions. He's photography, his art, like just a lot of passions, but he's like, yeah, I want to record a song. I want to write and record a song. Let's go. And he just does it. And I love that drive, that work ethic. So cool. Super talented. V.
솔직히 노래에도 크게 욕심이 없었어서 춤만 추고 싶다고. 저는 솔직히 메인 보컬 될 줄 몰랐어요. 진짜로.
조심스레 다시 널 불러본다.
저기 있어요. 빨간 머리. 뭔데 신기한지.
잘생기긴 했네요. 확실히.
제일 잘생겼어요, 진짜로. 말도 걸고 그래. 친구한테 말하는 거야.
맞아, 거의 새벽까지 자고 가는 모습.
방탄 화이팅! 화이팅! 그런 기념으로 오늘의 로고는 끝!
Example 1, situation 1, listen and repeat. 블라블라블라. 발은 이렇게 해줘야 돼. 발은 그렇습니다. 발은 이렇게 하면 한번 해드리죠.
네.
오늘은 배울 단어. 인생에서 가장 중요한 단어죠. 바로 줄라입니다.
줄라.
줄라 혹시 무슨 뜻인지 아십니까?
알죠.
무슨 뜻이죠?
7월 아닙니까?
오. 데뷔한 달인데 영어로?
발은?
와.
탄내 아닙니까? 네, 괜찮습니다. 내 마음이 타는 냄새. 아이씨. 아, 왜 이렇게 됐어, 너? 진영 때문이야. 아, 왜 이렇게 됐어? 그런 거 좀 보고 배우지 말라고 했잖아, 형이.
Love you my brother. 형들이 있어. 감정이 생겼어. 나 내가 됐었어. I'm mad. You make me begin.
좀 밥을 많이 사다. 그러니까요. 아, 근데 확실한 거는 누구가 제일 안 싸요.
또 옆에 항상 6명의 멤버들이 있으니까 제가 솔직히 보고 느끼는 배우고 하는 거는 거의 다 멤버들 영향이 크다고 생각해요. 그래서 싶어요. 네. 저는 어떻게 보면 형들의 성격이 다 담겨있는 그런 인격체일 수도 있습니다.
사실 저 이제 15살 올라와가지고 옆에서 되게 이제 뭐 어떻게 보면 저를 키운 거죠. 네. 그래서 옆에서 이렇게 잘 해줘서 고맙고 앞으로 이제 우리끼리의 목표란 게 있으니까 조금 그냥 앞으로 잘 해가면서 앞으로도 으쌰으쌰 했으면 좋겠어요.
우리 막내 다 컸네요, 진짜. 야,
형들이 6명이나 있는데.
그러니까요.
나 같으면 날라다니겠어요. 형들이
야, 인식 몇 개야? 아, 영어네. 못 읽네. 1015? 무슨 게 넣고?
그러면 BTS Seven Members of
2,000개 먹었습니다, 여러분들. 내일 리얼 방송 열심히.
왜 이렇게 잘못 잡는 것 때문에 뭐라고요? 아니 잘못 잡는 것 때문에 을 다 봐주셨으면 좋겠는 마음도 있어요. 그게 저한테는 제일 커요. 방탄의 의견은
사랑하는 지민!
music and performance transcends language and countries and races. Yeah, you feel that? Yeah, like the rainbow. I don't care if you're red, I don't care if you're blue, orange, green, purple, whatever. Thank you for celebrating this great night together and
That's so good. That's so cool. Gosh, that's so good to learn more about each of them. This is cool. Hopefully I'll be able to pick them out better even after watching this. I think I should be able to, but either way, it's just cool to learn about them, learn about where they came from, learn about their passions and stuff. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for suggesting this. This is great. I love it. Talented people. They're so talented. So good. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you have any suggestions, drop them in the comments. I would love to see what you guys are listening to and check it out. Make sure to smash that bell so you know when I'm uploading what you guys are suggesting. Also, smash that bell just because. Just because. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.